हेलो नमस्कार बच्चों, कैसे हो आप लोग। अगर आप लोग को पीडीएफ चाहिए हो, प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर चाहिए हो, मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन पेपर 5 साल के अंदर रिपीटेड, तो आप लोग मुझे मैसेज कर सकते हो, तो आप लोग को मिल जाएगा।
Okay, let's dive right into this. Formatting worksheets. Chapter 7 के questions हर साल आते हैं. Yes, you heard that right. अगर आप NIOS Class 10 के student हैं और data entry operations का एग्जाम आने वाला है, तो you are in the exact right place. आज हम इस crash course में complete करने वाले हैं Lesson 7 Formatting Worksheets. Grab a notebook because we are gonna lock in some solid marks today. I really want you to memorize this quote. Formatting worksheets chapter से questions हर साल आते हैं. ये chapter exam के लिए बहुत important है. Seriously, students often ignore this because it looks like a tiny chapter. But let me tell you, the marks here, they are absolutely guaranteed if you just stick with me for the next few minutes. It is literally the smartest way to boost your overall score. So here is our quick game plan for today. Number 1, introduction. Number 2, basic tools. Number 3, rows and columns. Number 4, Pro Tools. Number 5, exam tips. And finally, a fast recap. Let's get to work. Starting off with Section 1, Introduction. So, what exactly do we mean by formatting? Well, in simple words, formatting is just giving your spreadsheet a neat, polished look. It's all about changing how your data looks so it's super easy to read at a single glance. And the Home tab in MS Excel, that is your formatting command center. Just like in MS Word, this ribbon gives you quick access to change your fonts, adjust your text alignment, change colors. Basically, most of the tools you need every day are sitting right here. Moving on to Section 2, Basic Tools and Dialog Boxes. Now, listen carefully. Ye point, skip mat karna. What we are about to discuss contains direct material for your exams. Notice those tiny downward pointing arrows at the bottom right corner of groups like font, alignment, and number? These are called dialog box launchers. The basic tools are on the ribbon, sure, but clicking these little arrows opens up a whole new world of advanced formatting options. When you click that launcher, it opens the Format Cells dialog box. You can actually open it in 3 ways. First, you can press Ctrl+1. Second, you can click the dialog box launcher we just saw. Or third, you can right-click a cell and choose Format Cells. Here is a massive pro tip for the exam. Memorize that Ctrl+1 shortcut. Examiners absolutely love asking about keyboard shortcuts. So the Format Cells window itself is packed with features across multiple tabs. You've got number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. The number tab is super useful. For example, if you type January 1, 2001, Excel automatically recognizes it and can format it as 1-Jan-01. You can format times, currencies with dollar or rupee signs, percentages, you name it, this box handles the whole shebang. Next up, Section 3, Adjusting Rows and Columns. Okay, so this is a very common practical problem and honestly a critical exam topic. What do you do when your text is just way too long and doesn't fit inside a single cell? Notice how in column C right here, the word chemistry is cut off. It just says chem because the column is too narrow. It looks messy, right? Unprofessional, but fixing it is incredibly easy. To solve this, Excel has a brilliant feature called AutoFit. From your Home tab, just go to the Cells group, click Format, and select AutoFit Column Width. Boom! Excel will automatically widen the column to fit the longest word perfectly. Or alternatively, you can just place your mouse between the column headers and double-click for a quick best fit. It is a massive time saver. Another huge concept for your exam is hiding rows and columns. Now, why do we hide them? The crucial point here is to prevent unwanted changes to your important data. Say you have some complex formulas in column C, you can just hide it. The data is still there, calculating perfectly behind the scenes, but no one can accidentally delete it. To unhide, you just select the surrounding columns, right-click, and choose Unhide. Guaranteed exam question area right here, folks. All right, Section 4, Pro Tools, Styles, and Format Painter. You guys are doing great. Let's keep the energy high and look at some Pro Tools that will not only save you tons of time, but will make your worksheets look highly professional. Excel gives us predefined cell styles. Instead of manually changing the font and then the color and then the border, you can just pick a style like heading 1, currency, or percent and apply it instantly. Oh, and please note this down for your fill-in-the-blanks section. In Excel, all styles are cell styles. I'm going to repeat that. All styles are cell styles. Next up is my absolute favorite tool, the Format Painter. The Format Painter is a handy little feature used to copy formatting from one cell and apply it exactly the same way to another. But notice I said formatting. It does not copy the text or the numbers inside the cell. It only copies the look. You know, the bold text, the yellow background, the thick borders, just the style. And where you find this magic paintbrush? Right here on the Home tab, in the Clipboard group. It looks exactly like a little paintbrush. In your practical questions, they might ask you where it's located, so lock this visual into your memory right now. Home tab, Clipboard group, paintbrush icon. Got it? Awesome. Let's move to Section 5, Exam Questions and Tips. All right, I'm dropping into serious teacher mode now. Exam में direct question आ सकता है from the terminal questions in your book. Let's look at exactly what the examiners are going to ask you. These are the most repeated terminal questions. What is Format Painter? Explain preset styles. How do you hide or unhide a column? And what are the tabs in format cells? The best part, if you've been listening to this explainer, you already know the answers to every single one of these. But hey, just knowing the answer isn't enough. You need to write it properly. Here is a massive tip. Examiners scan your answers for specific keywords. So don't just say, we hide columns so people don't mess it up. Instead, write, we hide columns to prevent unwanted changes. Use technical terms like format cells dialog box instead of that settings box. Using these exact textbook keywords, that is exactly what secures you full marks. Finally, Section 6, Fast Recap. We are almost at the finish line. Let's kick off a high-speed revision to lock all these concepts right into your memory. Ready? Control+1 opens the Format Cells dialog box. Autofit, or double-clicking the header, perfectly adjusts your column width or row height. The Format Painter is your magic brush to copy just the formatting to another cell. And finally, hiding a column is your absolute best defense to prevent unwanted changes. Take a mental screenshot of this slide right now. So, are you ready to score full marks in your data entry operations exam? I know for a fact you are. If this explainer helped make this chapter easy for you, drop a comment below and let me know. And please don't forget to hit that like button, share this crash course with your classmates so they can pass too, and subscribe for more high-energy study sessions. Best of luck with your board exams. You have absolutely got this.